Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we had to make some adjustments to our wood production by adding fertilizer to the system. So we had to make some fertilizer. Now that wasn't too difficult, and that increased our, well, more than doubled our wood production. So that is good. So we now have the phenolic boards. They are all now being supplied efficiently to our white circuit production. So white circuits should now be manufacturing at almost maximum speed. The one issue right now is these basic electronic components. We're actually consuming them faster than we can make them, primarily because we're trying to make both white circuits and these basic circuits, basic electronic boards at the same time, because we then set up a production line. Hold on, let me turn that on. Making the express loaders and also this line making the ultimate inserters is consuming a lot of those boards because it's consuming stack inserters. So yeah, we just kind of put a lot of load on the electronics, and until all of those chests fill up, it's gonna be a little while before we're gonna have a nice pile of electronics around. And it isn't probably going to get any better, because what we're going to be doing this episode is setting up, most likely, manufacturing for Roboports. Because we need to start making Roboports to begin setting up a logistics network. And we're also going to want to make a logistic robot brains, which are basically consume the same resources as the white circuits here. So that will be interesting. And none of the, almost none of these basic electronic components are making it past all of this stuff. So until all of this is done, we're never going to get to that. One of the issues here is we're not getting enough tinned copper wire. Why are we not getting enough tinned copper wire? Because we only have a single inserter. Well, we're gonna have to fix this in some way, because we have plenty of tinned copper wire. It's just not getting there fast enough. All right, well, let's just do an upgrade on the belt first. That's number one. That's number one, and there you go. And then what we're going to probably need to do is I'm going to want to use a loader. So I'm going to have to make some room for it. So we're going to put this guy underground. There we go. Tin plate. That's actually fine. And then we're going to go... Do I want to use like an express loader? No. The red loader should be more than sufficient. And then we just get rid of you. There we go. It's still not making it to the end because we're just, pulling more off the belt than that belt can actually handle on a single line there. So we actually have enough capacity to put some more on there, but again, because this is not running as fast as it could. But hopefully it'll help a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, let's get to what it is that we were planning on doing today. What we're going to need to do is we are going to want Roboports, which I believe... Where are they listed? There. I think we can do the Mark II Roboports. Let's see. Alright, so they're going to need aluminum plate. That's fine. And they're going to need Mark I Roboports. Plus the additional antenna arrays. I wonder, should I go for the Mark IIs or do the Mark Is? Well, we're going to have to do the Mark Is anyway. So, antenna array. Does it take tin to copper wire, electronic circuit boards, aluminum plate? Okay, we're going to need the Roboport hatch doors, brass gear wheels, steel bearings, and Invar plate. Again, all things we can come by. We're going to need Roboport charging pads, which are going to require, what, batteries, more electronic circuit boards, and more Invar plate. Okay. And then we're going to need Mark I Roboports. I'm not worried about numbers right now in terms of actual... Well, I may, like, compute by factory and let's just say 1. Okay. And then we're going to need Mark I antenna arrays. Wow. Yeah, this is copper cable, iron gear wheel and steel plate, and we're going to need the Mark I charging pads, which are going to require more electronic circuit boards and more steel plates. Alright, so this is going to be an undertaking, it would seem. Alright, first things first, we're going to need all the factories. Oh, actually, we didn't put everything in here we're going to need. Because we're going to need a factory making iron gear wheels. We're going to need a factory in here making brass gear wheels. We're going to need a factory making... Well, we have tin to copper wire. We have copper cable. I think we have copper cable somewhere. Steel bearings, which means we're going to need another factory making the bearing balls. Right. There we are. So that is actually what we are going to need to do there. Do we have somebody making steel bearings already? Well, we have these guys making gear wheels. So can I steal somebody's gear wheels? Lab research speed 3 is finished. We can do lab research speed 4. Sure, why not? We're going to get it done at some point. Whoa, why are we not getting any white circuits? What's going on? We are out of solder. How in the world are we out of solder? Oh! Oh. Well, that's... That's a bit unfortunate. Because we were putting solder on both of those. Okay. Right, we were using that to transport solder. We're going to have to come up with a different solution for solder, I think. What we're going to have to do is I'm going to put that stuff underground. I'm going to put this stuff underground. And actually, I want to use blue underground. There we go. And we're going to take this off. There we go for solder. Let's see, where do we need to bring it? We need to connect it there. Right? Yes. So, what happens if I were to say, put a blue belt like that, put a blue belt like that, and then bring that there? That will work beautifully, I think. Bring solder down. And while we're here, let's just go ahead and upgrade you guys. Oh, I already had one of these. There you go. And upgrade you. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 offset. There we go. Ah, crud. Okay. We should be alright. It should be okay. There you go. All right. Okay, so what we're going to need is we are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these. All right, we are short iron and steel. So grab some of that. Man, we've really depleted a lot of our iron plate. Alright. 2, 3. That'll be 6. There we go. That should be 12. And now we're going to be needing a lot of Invar plate. We have a lot of Invar plate. But we are getting nowhere near enough iron. But, again, it doesn't need to be quick. It just needs to be some. Alright. So, I guess first things first is we're going to need a line of brass. We're going to need a line of iron. And a line of steel. And a line of copper wire. To get started. Okay, and we need to bring them somewhere where we can start manufacturing some stuff. Alright. So, I think... up here might not be a bad idea. We can bring this line of iron up. Right? Yeah, we can bring that line of iron up. And then... is there also a steel line in the area that we can utilize? There's some steel here. Yep, there you go. Iron, steel. Perfect. And then we have copper as well. We can turn that into copper cable. Do I actually have, like, real cable anywhere? No, just plate. Okay, which is fine. So we can grab that line of copper and use that to make cables. So I'm going to need an extra one of those. Okay. Alright. Yes, I think this will work. So, let's go ahead and let's bring this, this, and this. And then we're going to have to find the brass somewhere. We'll use the red belts because I have a lot of them from upgrading. And they should be sufficient. Okay, so there's copper, iron, and steel. And brass should be here, right? Yes, indeed. I'm actually going to bring it all in from the same direction. Not because I really have to, but just for consistency's sake. There we go. Okay. And we're going to need aluminum, which we have right here. So we have this aluminum line, which we can go ahead and say, you know, we can branch off of it anywhere we need to. And tinned copper wire is going to be one other thing that we're going to need. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard because that's right here. We can grab another line of that. Come on, right direction. There you go. I guess we'll use the blue underground belt because that's what we've been using. Alright. So, oh, and we're going to need Invar. Now that's going to be a tad... We're going to need Invar, we're going to need batteries as well. Batteries not going to be hard. Batteries are right here. We can branch off of that. Invar is going to require some definite additional belt spaghetti going on here. Because it's way down here. Alright, where... How do I want to bring this in? I think it may be easiest just to kind of bring it north through all of the smelting area. And then bring it over once we're up there. Okay. That should do. And I think I'll use blue belt for the actual belts. Because I should have enough of that. What about underground belts? I only have 9 of those. Okay. The basic electronic circuits are starting to tail back on the belt, which means we're not using them as fast as we're making them. So that'll eventually tail back here, and then once those fill up, then, you know, we're going to start moving into a direction where we'll be okay. As far as draw on the belts. Whenever you put in some of these new manufacturing processes, it's always going to put a load on the resources until everything kind of fills up. Oh, come on. Jeez. Alright, yep, we're just going to kind of bring the underground belts through here. Can you get all the way? Get there. How far can we bring that? Not quite far enough. There we go. And then you probably want to be like that. And then there we are. Alright. Hopefully we're going to have enough space to work here. Alright, so that should... Oh, we do have one other thing. Well, two other things we're going to need. Alright, we're going to need batteries, which are going to be this guy here. Which we're going to do is let's bring it across here. Alright, so now we have batteries, and we're then going to need white circuits. Which, you know what? We had a line of batteries and white circuits right there. We might need more than that. See, do we have any other easy access to the white circuits? It doesn't appear so. So what I think I'm going to do is just kind of grab off of this. And then what we'll do is we'll bring it there. Alright, doesn't quite line up as well as I'd like, but hey. We now have a line bringing white circuits up there. Alright, let's just check on what we have here. Alright, so this is full up. This is full up. This is tailed back. Okay, so we're no longer drawing on white circuits there. We're no longer drawing on white circuits here because this is backed up. And so we're feeding this. Alright, so the white circuits are either coming to this or coming up here for this. Alright. Okay, so I guess first things first. we set up the steel for making steel bearings. And so, easiest way to do that is we're going to need a bunch of steel. All right. Just trying to think what the best way to lay this out is going to be, because we're going to need steel for this segment. We're going to need steel for this segment. So we kind of want to keep all of this kind of together. All right, so steel line is going to come through here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say we're going to make bearings. So you are going to make bearing balls, ceramic, cobalt, steel bearing balls, and you're going to make steel bearings. There we go. Okay. What's the next thing that needs steel? You are going to need steel and white circuits. Okay. So we can bring you're going to need steel, white circuits, and copper. That's fine. Oh, we probably should start turning this copper into copper cable somewhere. No, that's not going to work. Let's bring the copper this direction. Just going to get it out of the way a little bit. And you are going to make copper cable, which I need to figure out where that is going to be. Or what is this? Cable. There. Okay, so there's copper cable. Brass gear wheel. That's not going to be needed for a while yet, so I'm not worried about that too much. We're going to need iron gear wheels. No, we're going to worry about the steel stuff. Okay, so alright, so then you guys are making Roboport charging pads. Okay, there we are. And then I don't want to get too crowded in here. We're going to need this stuff for copper cables, steel plates, And these guys. All right, so let me run this north through here. And you are going to make Roboport antenna charging array. And you're going to grab steel. We're going to bring this up here. And you're going to grab that stuff. And then we're going to need the copper cable, which I will draw out with a loader. I don't want to get too cramped in here. All right. Lab research speed's done. Let's grab... What do we want to grab? Battery 2s. Advanced research. It'll get Mark II labs. Worker robot cargo size. Let's grab that. And then we need this. So we're going to need iron gear wheels, and we're going to need... Let's see, what might be best to do is put some of this underground. There we go. Give us a little bit more room to work. We're going to need iron gear wheels and steel plates. So we're going to need some more steel plates. Roboport door hatch, and then we're going to want to bring the iron kind of up here. And let's have you make iron gear wheels. Right. And then we will have these guys bring the gear wheels up to here. There we go. Okay. So then those are all the basic components. And then we now need the actual finished product, which is going to be right here, which is going to be our Mark I Roboport. And you are going to need steel plate. You're going to need those things. We're going to need these things. And these things. Okay. Actually, let's not put in the power right now. Let's run... How do we want to run this? I have an idea. Let's put this underground. There we go. And then let's do this. Let's put you through here. Let's tell you to pick up and drop. There we go. Gonna need more underground belt. There we are. And then you're gonna pick up there and drop there. Okay. And then we need these guys. Which this will be simple enough. Pick up there. And then pick up there. And then give you guys power. Alright, Mark 1 Roboports. But I think we are at the end of the episode here. Let me just get lights down. Okay, it's a bit convoluted, but it works. And that's what matters. And then we need to set up kind of a similar system to make all the Mark II parts, and then move the Mark 1 Roboports over there into the Mark II area, and then we'll have our Mark II Roboports. Alright, so go ahead, we'll end it here. We'll get the rest of this set up next episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.